points of blame. Take time to control your rage. All the answers you seek will be locked in a cage of confusion, of debts not paid. If we care less more, we be closer to graves.
Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, welcome to my channel. This is IKTG Tarot and my name is Marcellus. For those who have never been to my channel, I do a 5-card tarot spread, but I start with an energy, spirit, oracle, animal card. Please like, share, comment if you like the song. When I was meditating in water signs energy, the phrase that came to me was "some might say," which so very much an aggressive and aggro type of feel, emotion that you're in. So that's what inspired this song and why it's very much edgy, so to speak. All right, so we're going to start with Cancer first, the spirit animal card. Subscribe to the channel. My goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers, and I believe that I can. So please don't hesitate. Press the subscribe button, as well as the notification bell so that you know when I put up more videos. If this reading resonates with you, because after all it is a general energy reading, the information for a personal reading will be in the description box below. So we're gonna shuffle these a couple more times, Cancer, and we'll get going. Also on my page, you'll see in the corner, if you go to my actual page, in the corner you'll see good karma donation. I'll also put that in the description box as well, but it's in the corner of my page to support the channel so that this channel can grow. I want to continue to be able to bring these messages to you from Spirit. So that'll be it. And we'll cut the deck. See. All right, Spirit, show me the card for the star sign Cancer that represents their general energy. For the star sign Cancer, show me the card that represents the star sign Cancer. Spirit, show me the card I need to see that represents the star sign Cancer. Show me the card I need to see that represents the star sign Cancer. Spirit, show me the card that represents the star sign Cancer. Spirit, show me the card I need to see that represents the star sign Cancer. Show me the card I need to see, Spirit. Spirit, show me the card. Jumper. Eagle. Eagle, Spirit. So we still are in air season, and this is the alchemical sign for air, and you guys have Eagle. So perhaps you could be dealing with an air sign, or just taking on the general energy of this season, Aquarius season. But also intuitively, what I get from this card is that you are kind of in a higher vibration, and you are kind of seeing things from a higher perspective as well. And I think you're quite comfortable with being in that energy, even though your element is that of water. I think that you are in a space where you feel like intellectually you are learning more. So you're in a period of learning more. I think you're learning more about your emotional capacity, and you're also learning more about your intellectual capacity. So perhaps some of you are in school or something like that, the collective that I'm connecting with right now. So it's really interesting, and that's good to balance both your emotion and intellect, because what we want to do is we want to connect the mind and the heart together and go from that space, a space from logic and a space from a heart space, emotion. And combining the two and moving forward that way is fantastic. So, eagle is the spirit that you are in. Let's see if the story in tarot is the same. Now again, the 5-card spread, the first position is the past, the second position is the present, the third position is the mutual energy between you and the person or the situation, as it were. The fourth is the future, and the fifth is the most likely outcome. So, get to shuffling still. Red. Shuffle it a couple more times, Cancer. Alright, let's cut the deck. Alright, Spirit, show me the cards I need to see for the star sign Cancer. Show me the cards I need to see for the star sign Cancer. Show me the cards I need to see for the star sign Cancer. Show me the cards I need to see for the star sign Cancer. Show me the cards I need to see for the star sign Cancer. Show me the cards I need to see for the star sign Cancer. Spirit, show me the cards I need to see for the star sign Cancer. Show me the cards I need to see for the star sign Cancer. Show me the cards I need to see for the star sign Cancer. Show me the cards I need to see for the star sign Cancer. Show me the cards I need to see for the star sign Cancer. Show me the cards I need to see for the star sign Cancer. Show me the cards I need to see for the star sign Cancer. Spirit, show me the cards I need to see for the star sign Cancer. Show me the most likely outcome for the star sign Cancer. Show me the most likely outcome, Spirit, for the star sign Cancer. Show me the most likely outcome. Spirit, show me the most likely outcome for the star sign. I think it's this card. Alright, and at the bottom of the deck, Cancer, we have Queen of Pentacles. This is wifey right there. That's what that energy is. Or husband. Either one. Interesting. This is fantastic. Alright. Alright, so this is the energy. This is how this story is pretty cut and dry. And definitely from this higher perspective that I was saying. So in the past energy, we had the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. So this situation, or this person, I believe for sure that it is a person, it was not balanced in the past, or with a person from the past, it was not balanced. When this is in the upright, it's an equal give and take. Your yoke is equal. You are of equal yoke. You aren't giving to one and not to the other. You are equally, it's that of reciprocity, that you are equally giving into, and that's what you need in a relationship, in all relationships, even friendships, those that are romantic, and that of professional too. It needs to be equally give and take, and of that of reciprocity. In the present energy, you are in Four of Wands energy. This is the 11-11 card. Some call it the twin flame card, but this is that of it's passionate energy because it's wands, and it's that of desire, but it also means that fours are this is a 4-year, and it means very stable energy. It's in order to build or have a foundation for a home or whatever, you have to have 4 walls, you have to have 4 corners, and for it to be stable. And you're definitely in that energy presently, which is superb energy to be in, because you are balanced with your desires, and you also are balanced, I believe, with your emotions and your mental energy. So 3 of the 4 elements are balanced within you at this current time, the current energy that you're in. And the greatest part about that is, we might as well say, 4 of them are balanced, because the mutual energy between you and this person, I believe it's a new person, is the Ace of Pentacles. You are both most likely going to equally give each other an offer, or make an offer to each other, or perhaps this meeting of the two, or for the two of you being together, is divine in nature and is meant to be. When we look at Pentacle energy, especially in this deck, we want to keep in mind that it is representative of above and below. So it's what you get. The overall energy is the above energy, and below, which is the earthly realm, which makes it 3D, three-dimensional, and makes it tangible in that of material. And when I say that it's all elements, we have 5 points there, and each point represents to an element. So this would be the earth element, and this would be the water, and this would be fire, and this would be air. And then the top of that 5-pointed star, or pentagram, or pentacle, is spirit, your spirit. So the two of you are coming as above, so below. It's meant to be. It's divine, divinely ordained for the physical, now to come in the physical realm, 3D. The most likely, or in the future, I should say, in the future, not the most likely outcome. In the future, we get the 9 of Cups, so it's a wish fulfilled. It's though you sent, it's though you wanted this and you're getting it, or you made a wish on this, because this is the wish card, the 9 of Cups energy, which is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, water sign energy. This is a wish fulfilled, and you get that wish granted. It's fantastic. It's awesome. Good, high vibration, just like the Eagle card that you got for your spirit animal, oracle animal card. And the most likely outcome of that is the Sun, which is happiness. This is happy life. This is everything. This is the happiest card in tarot. It means ultimate bliss, joy. And from these two being together, that is what you get, ultimate happiness and joy. And I'm happy for you, Cancer, the ones that I am connecting with, or the collective that I'm connecting with, because you get the ultimate happiness, and that's great. And at the bottom of the deck, we had Queen of Pentacles, and like I said, that's wifey, or, it could be male or female. I mean, we all take on feminine and masculine attributes, so it doesn't necessarily have to be a female. It's great. It's a beautiful thing. And so that is the story for your current energy, Cancer. So next, we're going to go to Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, if you use the timestamp, I do a 5-card tarot spread, but I start with a Spirit Oracle Animal card. And first, and so the positions go for the 5-card tarot spread goes, the first position is the past, the second is the present, the third is the mutual energy between you and the person or the situation, as it were. The fourth is the future, and the fifth is the most likely outcome. So we'll start with the Spirit Oracle Animal card. Definitely hit the like button, comment, share if you like the song. When I was meditating in water sign energy, I came up, the words that came to me was "Some Might Say," which inspired this song. It's very edgy, so maybe perhaps you're in that mood, that of, a little bit edgy, a little bit more rock and roll, which is good. Rebellious, perhaps. energy, which makes 100% sense because we are currently in Aquarius season. So they are the rebels of the zodiac. You know, so it makes sense that you're in that high vibration or that type of energy, which is it's high vibrational. Mainly because we are moving or shifting into the age of Aquarius too. So being that the stars are in, or the sun is in that position, it would make sense to be more rebellious during their season, this time period. All right, so we're gonna cut the deck, Scorpio. All right, Spirit, show me the card that best represents the star sign Scorpio's current energy. Show me the card that best represents the energy of the star sign Scorpio at this current time period. Show me the card that represents the energy of the star sign Scorpio at this current time period. Show me the card that represents the current energy of the star sign Scorpio at this time. This does not want to go back in, but it's two of them. We'll keep going. It's meant to come out at will. I like for these to be out. Jump out, and there it is. Nice. So what we have here for you, Scorpio, is buffalo. Intuitively, when I see buffalo, or when me feeling this card, it is that of abundant energy. It's an energy of abundance. This is the alchemical sign for Earth, and the buffalo is abundant because they are still around. I think there was versions of them in like prehistoric times or whatever, and so they've been around for a while, and that is the type of energy that you are embodying at this current time period. Scorpio is that of abundance, which is great, and I think it's a grounded energy in that, like, you've worked hard for where you're at, and you are currently comfortable in that, and that is part of abundance. It has most people, when you say the word abundance, they immediately go to a monetary definition of the word, and it's not necessarily so. Like, abundance is having, you know, family and friends, and being in alignment with yourself, and being in alignment with your purpose, and so on and so forth. It's far more in depth than just you know, the superficial or the material, so to speak. It's a very in-depth definition, or an in-depth meaning to the word, I should say, abundance. So buffalo, I'm going to read in the books. I'm still learning, but that's intuitively, that's what I get. It's a very abundant energy, that which is the buffalo. Let's see, there it is, buffalo. Grounded yet heavenly. Practical yet spiritual. The hooves of the mighty buffalo are grounded in the earth, yet it is heart and mind, yet its heart and mind rise toward heaven. The buffalo sees challenge, hardship, or a bump in the road as an opportunity for upliftment. Therefore, the buffalo does not fear death, illness, or misfortune. Its gentle eyes look to the road ahead, trusting every turn. May we all experience this elusive yet life-changing bliss from time to time. And may we allow this card to remind us that life is a precious gift. Very good. So exactly as I read it, and I gave even more in depth in the book. So we're going to get to the tarot spread and see if that coincides. The story of tarot. So far, it seems, though. I've cut the deck. I've got the World, Six of Swords, moving forward, changing of cycles. Kitcher card as well. Major Arcana, death. Sorry. your energy is in here, coming through already. So far away, let's be honest, no one is far from shame, but the soul wants the light it claims. All right, one more. Just want the story to be accurate. I got one more. I feel like one more. All right, let's cut the deck, Scorpio. All right, Spirit. Show me the cards I need to see for the star sign, Scorpio. Show me the cards I need to see for the star sign, Scorpio. Show me the cards I need to see for the star sign, Scorpio. Spirit, show me the cards I need to see for the star sign, Scorpio. Show me the cards I need to see for the star sign, Scorpio. Spirit, show me the cards I need to see for the star sign, Scorpio. Show me the cards I need to see for the star sign, Scorpio. What represents the energy of the star sign, Scorpio. I think it goes this way. I really do. Show me the cards I need to see for the star sign, Scorpio. Show me the cards I need to see for the star sign, Scorpio. Show me the card that represents the most likely outcome for the star sign, Scorpio. At the bottom, we have 4 pentacles in reverse, so that's letting go. We're releasing something, which is great. Good energy. We have a lot of cards in reverse. So it is, when I was seeing the world, it is like a changing of cycle. So in the past, we have the moon, which in the upright is the energy of Cancer, a fellow water sign of yours, sometimes Pisces too. I read it that way, but I feel this is Cancer. But so perhaps you were dealing with a fellow water sign of Cancer in the past. But this is coming out of an illusion or coming out of secrets where, you know, like, or not knowing something, coming out of that energy where now it's being illuminated, where if it was in the upright, it would have been a secret that, or something that you didn't know about. In the present, we have the Tower in reverse. So in the upright, that is an upheaval or whatever. So it's, you know, it's no longer shaking the foundation. It's no longer shaking your foundation, so to speak. It is something that you've dealt with, and it was probably because of that past energy that put you into a tower moment, but you quickly got over it. Because, and I say that because for the mutual energy between you and this person, I believe this person is the Emperor. So this is the embodiment of all the kings in tarot, and it's very much in a control, like you're in control of all those things. You embody all 4 of the kings. So you embody the motions of, you're emotionally fulfilled and emotionally balanced when it comes to, like, the King of Cups. You're stable like the King of Pentacles. You are, you have high intellect as far as it goes, like the King of Swords. And you are going passionately forward your desires and passions or whatever, like the King of Wands. So you embody all of those. And this could be male or female, I'm just saying kings, because the Emperor represents the embodiment of all four kings. So good energy for you and that other person. In the future, we have the Four of Cups. So again, you're no longer disillusioned, and you're no longer thinking, not seeing what was in front of you. Now you see it, and you're coming out of that, releasing that emotional turmoil, as it were, with this person, coming out of that energy, and no longer looking at it as, like, oh, well, like not seeing what was in front of you, not seeing the whole, or it as a whole, not seeing the particular dilemma or whatever it was as a whole. You see it for what it is. Good. And the most likely outcome, though, however, is the High Priestess in reverse. So the only thing I would have to say about this is you or they are not using their intuition, because energy is fluid. It could be you or them that is not using your intuition in it. And it could be them, it could be you too, who is just not going with your gut feeling, so to speak, or your intuition. It's not using what you already know. Okay, but at the bottom of the deck we have the Four of Pentacles, so you're releasing it anyway. So it could be that other person, you're just releasing it all together. That's from the beginning to the end is what we got. And the fact that the mutual energy is the Emperor, and you're embodying all those kings, I think that it's probably not you, but I'm not going to say that, and just say that it is not you, because it could be you. It can go, cross watchers know that it can go either way. And it's okay, because you're in a grounded, very high energy of the buffalo overall. So I think you'll be fine for this current time period and the energy that you're in. So I think all is well when you look at it from the bigger scope, from the macro. It's okay. Macro viewpoint. All right, so next we're going to go to Pisces, star sign Pisces. All right, Pisces, if you use the timestamp to skip, for those who have never been to my channel, this is your first time, I do a 5-card tarot spread, but I start with an animal energy oracle card, or animal spirit card. The 5-card spread is the first position is past, the second position is the present, the third is the mutual energy between you and the other person or the situation, as it were, and then the fourth is the future, and the fifth is the most likely outcome. All right, so we're gonna get going. We're gonna shuffle deck for your spirit oracle animal card, Pisces. When I was meditating in the energy, the words that came to me was "some might say," and that is what inspired this song that you hear. If you like the song, press like, or if you have a comment, go ahead and feel free to comment. I'd love to hear your input on the song. Also, subscribe to the channel. My goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers, and I believe that I can do that. And with your help, it would be great. Also, on my page, on at least when you're on like a PC version, on my YouTube channel page, on the banner, you'll see in the bottom right-hand corner, Good Karma donation. I'll also put some information for that in the description box below if you'd like to continue to see videos or support my channel so that you can continue to see more of my videos and my getting my messages, how they're delivered to me through spirit, through music. Also, I'll put the information in the description box for to follow me on Instagram if you'd like. I'm also going to put in the description, but I'm gonna do one more. In the description box, if this reading does resonate with you, because it is a general energy reading, if this energy, or this reading I should say, resonate with you, there will be information in the description box for a personal reading with instructions. So we're going to cut the deck, Pisces. All right, Spirit, show me the card that represents the star sign. Overall energy for the star sign, Pisces, at this juncture, this time period. Show me the card that represents the star sign, Pisces, in this current time period. Spirit, show me the card that represents the energy for the star sign, Pisces. Ooh. I'm going to take these two because they jumped out. And they're both of the air element. All right, so, and this could be because we are in Aquarius season why you got these two. So I have a firefly and I have the owl. Being that you are a mutable sign, and mutable signs are likely to change, you could be vacillating between these two energies. You could be emulating the owl of wisdom, and you could be emulating the firefly, which is for being like an artful way, where like the light is shined upon you, is what I think. So you could be vacillating between these two energies. The owl is someone who silently moves, but with wisdom, and understands that silence is the key. Whereas the opposite of that would be the firefly, which is kind of, rather than moving in silence, it's kind of moving with a, almost a, not indignation, what is the word I want to say? Sort of in a pretentious manner, sort of, could be, but it's high vibrational. So I feel both of these, you're kind of going back and forth between these two energies is what I feel from that. I'm going to read this one. I kind of know about because it's the owl, and it represents like, wisdom. However, this one I'm going to read about, but in the book really quick. So, but I believe that you are going back and forth between these two energies, which is okay because you're a mutable sign. It makes total sense. 100% makes sense. Firefly. Here we go. Inspired and fantastic, yet fleeting. The firefly contains the light of 1,000 stars. It's pure, radiant, and illuminating. This high-frequency charge cannot be sustained for long. Therefore, the firefly card indicates a moment of inspiration or awakening that quickly fades if we do not catch it. There is a firefly energy behind every poem, song, and invention. Our job is to be ready to harness the creative spirit when it graces our path. What can you do to support this precious and elusive light? So, like I said, because it is an energy that is fleeting, or that is, you're going, that's why you're vacillating between the two, between the owl energy and the firefly. So let's go to the tarot and see if that story, or if it follows in the story tarot. Sweet, when I cut the deck, I just got Page of Swords, so someone might be spying on you. Or not, I don't know. Got the Star again, that's Aquarius's card. We are in Aquarius season. Ooh, the Magician. Nice. I'm gonna do one more shuffle. That's that back and forth energy. 2 of Pentacles. The reason why I'm showing it with my left hand, one, that I'm a left-handed person, and that is the feminine side, I'm pretty sure. The left hand side of the body is the feminine side. So, and it's just the intuitive side. So that's why I show intuitive, receptive side. That's why I show that. All right. Spirit, show me the cards I need to see that represents the star sign Pisces right now. Show me the cards I need to see that represents the star sign Pisces. Spirit, show me the card I need to see that represents the star sign Pisces. Show me the card I need to see that represents, the star sign Pisces. Show me the card I need to see. Cards that I need to see that represents the star sign that I wanted to come out, so we'll let it. Represents the star sign Pisces right now. Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see that represents the star sign Pisces. Show me the cards I need to see that represents the star sign Pisces. Show me the cards I need to see that represents the star sign Pisces. Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards that I need that represents the most likely outcome for the star sign Pisces in this current time period. Show me the card that represents the most likely outcome for the star sign Pisces in this current time period. Show me the card that represents the star sign Pisces, the most likely outcome in this current time period. Show me the card that represents the most likely outcome for the star sign Pisces. Ooh. At the bottom of the deck we have 9 of Swords in the upright. So anxiety, sleepless nights, depression. It could mean any of those things, but let's see what the rest of the story is. So, in the past, this is an interesting story because it pretty much talks about that back and forth energy. Yeah. So, you're in your past, your recent past, we have the Hanged Man or the Hanging Man, which is the card for Pisces that represents Pisces, your sign. But in the upright, it is being illuminated by something. So it's basically you gained a new perspective on this matter between this person. And that it was the energy that you were in. You were at a pause, definitely at a spot where you were just waiting and to see what would happen next. That's where you're in a pause. Okay. Currently, you're in the Queen of Swords, so in reverse, and so her energy is in the upright is cutting out what definitely cutting out what does not serve her. But in the reverse, it's as though it's a bitterness or a resentful type of tone that you have, or a resentful type of attitude that you have toward this person, which the mutual energy between you and them is the 5 of Pentacles. So something happened with this air sign, and I think it's air sign because I just do. There's more sword energy or mental energy than there is water. But it puts both of you in this 5 of Pentacles. This is left out in the cold. This is woe is me. This is a lack mentality, having that of lack. Either you or they are giving off this vibe, or both of you equally are giving off the vibe of I'm not enough, or it's not enough, or there's not enough. Like a lack mentality, a 5 of Pentacles. It's a very low energy, but which is probably why you're vacillating back and forth between the owl spirit and the firefly, because you know what the truth is. You're wise enough to know that, this person is in and out type of person. In the future, we have the Chariot in reverse. So the situation's not balanced, and it's not balanced with like light and shadow, and it's not going to move forward quickly. It's going to have no movement whatsoever because of its imbalance. But I think you are aware of that, or I would like for you to stay more into the energy of the owl rather than the firefly, because the firefly is the fleeting, as it was saying. It's like, and although it's very high vibrational, it's harder to maintain than the owl, so to speak. So, and the most likely outcome of that is, again, a movement that is slow. This is the Knight of Swords in reverse. More sword energy, but this is in the upright. This one comes in with a very quick and blunt truth. Says it moves very quickly with precision, and kind of dips out just as quickly on that horse. Okay, but it's in the reverse, so it's not moving at all. I mean, you already know that because you're wise enough to know that the situation has no forward movement. However, the bottom of the deck, it puts you in a Nine of Swords feeling, and maybe you're not fully accepting that it is over, or not fully accepting the outcome. And so you're that's why you're, in that high anxiety or depressed type of feeling, because you're not accepting the outcome. But you should. And you shouldn't be, allured by the temptation or the tempting of this other person, because their energy is flighty, basically. Simple as that. That's really what it is. And stay in that owl spirit. Try not to be so wanting, or so how's the word, so enticed by that firefly energy. Kind of stay with that owl. Be wise with your decision making with this person. Okay, Pisces? Well, thank you, Pisces, and the rest of the water signs for clicking on my channel and viewing this video. Again, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to get to 1,000 subscribers, and I would love to have you join me on this journey, Pisces, and fellow water signs, Scorpio and Cancer. Until we meet again, love and light and life, as it were, with blessings. Namaste.